enemy staring at you, better knuckle up. Cause the world is cold, but I'm on to look. I said the world is cold, but I'm on to look.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy D-Mark, aka D-Ron. So today I'm back with another video. So I just checked out last night's Hell in a Cell, and I'm gonna have to say the show was good. The overall show was the ending of Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. And I do got something to say about Cody Rhodes' bruised chest, his right chest and his tore bicep. Oh my god. Cody looks so freaking, his whole chest is all bruised up. Like his chest, is all red and purple all the way down to his arm, bro. It was so nasty, bro. His chest, his right side of his chest was so nasty. It was just nasty, bro. But I'm definitely gonna talk about that in the end. But the other matches that I don't really care for is the Bobby Lashley versus Omos and MVP in the handicap match, and then in Baron Corbin and Madcap Moss was okay match. It was okay, which Madcap Moss got the victory for. So we're gonna get started. And I already have make sure that subscribe button, turn on notifications. I will be posting every single week. Let's get straight into this. So the first match of the card was for the Raw Women's Championship. It was a triple threat. It was Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch and Asuka. This match was good. I'm glad to say all three women looked very great in this match. I will say that. I know my pick for my predictions that I made the other day was my pick for winners is Bianca, so I'm glad she still retains, and hopefully Bianca could face somebody else that never really got a shot. So I will say that. But this was a good match that I am gonna go back and see. I thought this was a good match to see, so I'll give a thumbs up on that. So another match, second match is Bobby Lashley versus Omos and MVP, which it was a handicap match. Which honestly, this match, I didn't too much care about this match because honestly, I just didn't really care. So I already know that Bobby Lashley was gonna win, but this whole feud, it really did not do nothing for nobody. It was just, this whole feud was just boring. It was boring, so I don't really care about this match. So Bobby Lashley puts MVP in a hurt lock and MVP taps and Bobby Lashley wins. So hopefully this feud is over and set and done. So hopefully they can move on to something else, please, because I do not care about this feud. So the next match is Ezekiel, aka Elias, versus Kevin Owens, which I thought Ezekiel was gonna win, but honestly I don't care. This is another match I don't care for, but this match was okay, to be honest. Kevin Owens did make somewhat of a rivalry with Elias, aka Ezekiel, but honestly it's kind of been okay a rival. I haven't really been paying attention lately because I don't really care. So Kevin Owens is the winner for this, and hopefully they can move on to something else with those two. So next match is AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan facing Judgment Day, Edge, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley. I will say this was a good match too. I thought the entire match. I didn't even really take notes for this. So during out the match, Finn Balor was gonna go for his finisher, the coup de grace on Edge, but Rhea Ripley was in the way, so Liv Morgan jumped from behind on Ripley, and then Edge ducks the coup de grace, and then Edge hit the finisher, and Judgment Day win. So I said this is my prediction that Judgment Day was gonna win, and hopefully they will. Hopefully with Edge, I believe could just be having another feud with AJ at some point, or Finn Balor, which I think is probably much gonna happen. Which I think it is, which I don't really know, but hopefully they keep this Judgment Day group going. I think this is a fantastic group to be a great fashion group. Judgment Day, I think, is one of the great fashion groups I like so far right now. So this was a good match. I am definitely gonna go back and watch it. So another match is Matt Capmoss versus Baron Corbin in a no holds barred match, and honestly, this rivalry has been going on for several months. Apparently, Matt Capmoss ended up changing his whole ring gear, and towards the end of the match, I thought that was very brutal. I think Baron Corbin got stuck in. I think he put Baron Corbin's head between the inside the chair, and he used the steel steps to crack his neck. So Matt Cap win the victory. So to be honest, I was not really excited for this match because they did this match last month at WrestleMania Backlash. So this match was kind of okay. I didn't really care about the match as much, but Matt Capmoss took the victory here. Hopefully this rivalry feud will move on to something else. So the United States Championship match is Austin Theory facing Mustafa Ali. I was thinking about Mustafa Ali winning this match, even though Mustafa Ali is in his hometown, Texas. Not Texas, Chicago, Illinois, to win his championship there, which that would make sense to do. But I already know that Austin Theory is gonna retain the United States title. So he did retain the title, and hopefully, I don't know what they're gonna do with Austin Theory, so they're probably gonna keep that momentum going as long as he holds that. Sorry, y'all, there was something wrong with my camera, but like I was saying about Mustafa Ali winning, I feel like it kind of makes sense for Mustafa to win the United States title and in his hometown, but probably will win it and then drop the belt back to Austin Theory the next night on Raw. I think that would make sense, but Austin Theory took the win here, so hopefully, I hope they keep that momentum going with him. So, and the final match is Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell. Now, before I get into that match, Seth Rollins came out into the yellow polka dots of mocking Cody Rhodes' dad, the late Dusty Rhodes. I think that was a cool thing to do, just to make that tease of Cody. Which, when Cody came into the ring, bro, his chest was the right side of his chest and his arm was so freaking brutal. Like his chest was so red and purple all the way down to his arm. But he can that was ridiculous. I thought Cody I read an article about this a couple of nights ago where Cody ended up getting injured at Saturday main event, and he was supposed to face Seth Rollins there, but due to the injury he couldn't compete against Seth Rollins, so Drew McIntyre had to be the replacement for Cody. But here's what I gotta say about this. Do I think Cody wrestling like that? Because honestly, in my opinion, I think Cody should not wrestle at all with that bruised up chest of his that he did last night. But do I think Cody should be wrestling in that kind of condition? No. But I don't even understand how WWE even allowed him to go out there and even wrestle like that with a bruised up chest, like a bruised up chest like that. Like he can barely lift his arm up like the entire match. Like I bet Cody was in so much pain the entire time, like inside Hell in a Cell. Which obviously, if you're gonna be in pain like that, you should never even be wrestling like that. Because something like this with a bicep injury or a tore up kind of injury like with a bicep injury like that, something like that is very serious that wrestlers do need to focus on. Like put your injuries first before you do anything else other than before you do anything else. Put your injury first. Don't go out there like what Cody did, because I feel like that was dumb for him to do. Which the match was good. I'll say that the match was good. I will say that. So during the match, Cody, I think Seth Rollins got a belt of Dusty Rhodes' belt, and he whipped that Cody. And then during the match, he did 3 crossroads against Seth. And after the ending, Cody went under the ring. Well, not under the ring, but he got a sledgehammer that was already in the ring, and he hit it at Seth Rollins at the head. And then 1, 2, 3, and Cody is the winner. So Cody Rhodes is 3-0 against Seth Rollins, and hopefully that feud will move on. And I'm pretty sure that Cody had to go to the hospital after his match against Seth Rollins with that bruised up chest of his after the show is over, because that injury looks nasty, bro. Like I have never seen anything like that in my life. The only thing I can think of an injury like that is a tore tricep or a bicep injury like that. I remember when Dean Ambrose tore his tricep, and he had to be gone for a whole year until this was in 2017. So we're talking about Dean returning in August of 2018, which he had to be gone for a whole year to recover that from. But here's the thing. I don't feel like Cody should be wrestling like that. What they could have done they could at least tape his arm and take the brutal injury that he suffered from last night at the Saturday night event, which I don't know how that happened. Somebody even like said that it was from him lifting weights or something like that happened. Yeah, I think that's something that happened. I wasn't there, so if that's how that happened with the injury, him lifting weights, then I don't know what's gonna happen. Then I don't know what him being in this match for. But Cody did. He literally went through this match with a tear up like bicep, bro. Like that's very serious, man. But I forgot at another thing. In another match. During the match against Judgment Day Judgment Day was facing Finn Balor, AJ, and Liv Morgan. I didn't really see where AJ got busted open from, but I did saw like an Instagram clip when I went on Instagram, and like all you can see is blood dripping out of AJ Styles' head. That's all you can see is dripping blood. And I was like, I'm looking like how did he get busted open? Like I probably wasn't paying attention. So I probably may go back and watch that and see how he got busted open. Because I'm assuming that he hit the concrete floor on his head or something like that. That ended up dripping blood out of his head. So though that was nasty as well. So that is it for my review. My few matches of the night was Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins match, which that ended up being a very great match to have. But I still think Cody, like if Cody was gonna be injured like this, then like he could have literally told like WWE officials that he's not gonna be able to compete that night. But the match will be advertised, and people really was gonna get pissed off about it if they did not like get the match that they wanted. So obviously Cody managed to go through this match against Seth Rollins, and he was managing to win. You know, hopefully this injury from Cody Rhodes, I still can't like get over like his chest, bro. Like I couldn't even look at it as I'm like watching the match. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm assuming that he's gonna be taken off TV for a while to let his injury healed up until he comes back. Just in my opinion, that's what's gonna happen. I feel like Cody should have some month of TV time off to let that bicep heal until he returns till SummerSlam, which I don't know if he is gonna compete at SummerSlam to face Roman Reigns, but I don't know if that's the case for it, so I don't know. But y'all let me know what was your favorite match of Hell in a Cell last night, and follow me all social media down below. I'll be back with another video, y'all. Peace.
This is my moment to shine. This is my time of flight. I've been grinding forever just for this very night. I've been pushing for many moments like this. This time is undervalued and no one ever could.